Good morning, friends. Diana here from Garden Love. I know it's been a minute since I posted a few videos, but I have been busy in the garden doing lots and lots of things, including some succulent gardens that we are creating. I don't know if you can see back there. And all around the landscape, we are just fixing things up just because they are looking pretty bad. So we're trying to fix up the landscape. I've been doing a few things here in the garden, but what I want to show you guys today is some amazing things that have been happening here on my permaculture garden that I have growing here. And let's see, I don't know where to start. Let's start right here. I want to point out a few things that are happening. You guys remember last year I've had tons of basil growing just about anywhere, and they grew ginormous. I did let them go to seed for the bees, and now they're popping up everywhere. I transplanted a little seedling from there to there with a little drip. Hopefully that grows up and gets bigger. I need to transplant that one into a better location. It's just been hard to figure out where I want it now that I know how big they get. So I want to show you guys how they're popping up everywhere. Some of these seedlings, they're just showing up out of nowhere. Actually, over here, I had some long beans growing and some tomatoes growing here. And as you can see, tomatoes are popping up here. There's one there. And green beans are popping up in the most random places. So there's one here that just grew out of nowhere. I mean, it's growing. I'm gonna let it grow if it's gonna survive the heat, even though there's not a lot of water from there. Look, there's another one there. They're just popping up everywhere. It's so funny to see them show up. And I have transplanted some tomatoes from, as you guys can see, like these. I'm gonna move that one because that's my pathway. But let me show you guys where my tomatoes are at. I moved them over here. There's one there. Actually, these are the gold berries. I put seeds there, so that's not the tomato. Here we go. Here is a tomato right there. Here's another tomato that I transplanted. And here's another one, so you can see. So what I already did was put up these stakes. I'm going to put some string coming from this stake over here and just let them grow. I put a little chili plant here, which I might move because I might put a different tomato here. That way it's a row of tomatoes and I don't have to go through the jungle of tomatoes to get to my chili. So I will be moving this plant maybe somewhere down here. I'm working on these rows right here. This is where I'm going to put my chilies and any other little things that I want to grow this season. I'm not going too crazy with growing a whole bunch of things because I do already have a lot of herbs set up, and I learned a lot about basils last season, so I'm going to try to grow some basils. I grew some tomatoes, but I want to grow different varieties. So I want to just take every season to grow something and become better at growing it, learning from the process and taking it from there. I don't want to overwhelm myself with tons of varieties and tons of things that I can't really pay attention to what's helping it and what's helping it grow and what isn't. So I'm going to just focus on a few varieties, limit what I'm growing, but focus on what I'm growing. So that is the goal for this season here. As you can see, I got this, oh my god, I'm terrible with names, but there's this lady on Instagram who is in Texas, not in Texas, Arizona, who's growing also a permacultural garden, and she left a tip to use these wires as a trellis. So I have a cucumber growing there, a little seedling. Hopefully it starts growing a little bit more and starts going up on this little arch trellis that we created out of this. And the reason why I put them this way is because I wanted my goji berries to, let me see if that's what it's called. No, it's called honeyberry, that are kind of like blueberries, to get some shades because they do not like California's heat. So what I'm going to do is hopefully the cucumbers give them a little bit of shade and comfort, and also I'm going to use these cages to put maybe like a shading cloth over it to help them get established this growing season. They have a female and a male. I believe this is the male and the female's over there. So that's what we have going on. That's the reason why I decided to put it over this. Hopefully the cucumber starts taking off soon, and it will provide some shade over the hot summer we're going to get here in California. And if that's not enough, like I mentioned, I'm going to put a shade cloth over it. So I'm super excited about that. This has completely taken over the garden, so I'm going to be trimming this down because I have some artichoke growing here, another cucumber down there that needs to go on this tiny little trellis. I have my kale that has gone to seed, which I am trying to collect seed, and I've been constantly taking some kale for my chickens. I cut one down that was right there, and surprisingly it's starting to sprout new leaves. So let's see how that goes. I mean, that's, like I said, last season I learned a lot from it, and I'm about to learn some more with the second season of growing some of these things. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on how it's going. The jungle side, I'll be working on it pretty soon. My Laura Bay, look at that, it's looking so pretty. That was put in there last year, is getting established, and hopefully the one I put over there will do the same over the course of this year. But look at that, guys, just a quick little video, give you guys an update, showing you how I have seeds sprouting everywhere. I'm going to transplant them where I want them and continue to grow. I hope you guys have a blessed day. See you in the next one. Leave me a comment, tell me what you guys want to see more of, and hope you guys enjoy this quick video. I have an errand to run. I'll probably come back a little later and do some more. You guys have a blessed day. Bye bye.